Hello everybody on YouTube, this is Super Nintendo, and today I have a very special video. For once, not talking about anime. But today is going to be my first impressions video on Kingdom Hearts 3. So, it probably bears saying that this video is not going to go into any story spoilers because at the time of this recording, I am only 5.5 hours into this game. So, but I am going to show cutscenes and gameplay. So, if you are the type that considers those spoilers, get off the video right now. You have 5 seconds. Okay, you have been warned. So, Kingdom Hearts. Pretty phenomenal game so far. The movement is very tight, responsive, fluid. The characters are just the right amount of floaty. They're not like, what would be a good comparison? Like Sonic Adventure floaty, you know, like, I like Sonic Adventure, but they are a little floaty in that game. You know, they're not like that. The characters, like, for the first time ever, you know, they are able to run fast. Like, they have 2 movements of, like, 2 actual movement speeds. Like, they have, like, a little startup jog, and then they have, like, full Sonic speed and whatever. Like, that's the best I can call it, you know. They move pretty freaking fast compared to other Kingdom Hearts games. And I should probably say this outright. At the time of this recording, I have only played Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, at least most of the way through, Kingdom Hearts 2, and some of Birth by Sleep. So, but I do know most of the Kingdom Hearts story. It's just, like, I've only played those 4. You know. Like, the gameplay is so freaking fun. I do feel like Sora takes more damage than he should, but that's kind of my problem with most of the Kingdom Hearts games, so it's not like anything exclusive to this. The graphics, oh my god, the graphics. It's evident from just the very first cutscene in the game. But, like, even gameplay, there's the point when you're in, like, that weird stained glass dimension thing with, like, the big stained glass picture of Sora. It's like, oh my freaking god, it looks so good. It actually looks like it's made out of stained glass, and it's just so freaking good. The character models, for, as far as I can tell, it's the first time where this has happened, where Kingdom Hearts has this habit of half the time the characters will have, like, full animated faces that will have, like, lip sync, that'll be lip synced to the dialogue, but and then the other half of the time it'll just be like flat texture face and this, like, are you angry? Do you hate me? You know, like that. But, like, they're just blank and there's no expression on them. But not so here, at least so far. Every dialogue exchange, at least, like, in cutscenes, has the characters fully animated in their faces, in their expressions. I haven't noticed too many repeated body movements. So, you know, that's fantastic. Most of the characters come back to voice their characters. Donald is still voiced by his self. I think Riku is voiced by a different character. I'm not entirely sure on that. One thing I did notice, though, when I was playing my first section as Riku, Mickey. I get this is kind of a thing with Mickey himself, because he's always kind of got this big dopey grin on his face. But even when, like, most of the time he's, like, talking about this thing, and he's like, whatever, I'll show you a cutscene to show you what I'm talking about.
This beach.
It's gone.
Huh?
I'm positive Aqua was here. But now, her trail's gone dim. I know you feel invincible, but we're not.
Are you all right, Mickey?
Yeah, thanks to the new gear. But your Keyblade...
Oh.
The Heartless here are stronger than what we expected. I guess we probably should have powered up our Keyblades before we came in here, huh? I think we need to go back to Master Yenshit's tower so we can regroup.
But Aqua's still down here alone, facing enemies like that.
I know.
What if she's feeling as scared and alone as I felt the first time I came here? How long are we supposed to keep her waiting in this awful place?
It's just, yeah, it doesn't kind of line up, which is weird, because, like, sometimes he'll actually have, like, the worried expression on his face, or whatever. He won't just have the big, dopey Sonic grin. What the hell? But, yeah. I will note that there is, so far I've only had one problem with the gameplay, and it's this part here with the shot lock jump thing, whatever it's called. And, like, it wasn't locking on to something that it was supposed to work. And I should note that this was fixed after I exited the game and reloaded it. But it's still a weird thing. You know, it just didn't work all that well. I'm hoping that this doesn't become a regular occurrence with this ability, because it's actually pretty cool. You get to, like, ninja jump to everything, and it's awesome. I haven't noticed too many frame drops, although, to be fair, I have the setting in, I have it set in the settings to make it so the game runs as smoothly as possible. So any frame drops I've noticed is usually reserved for, like, cutscenes and stuff. I am in love with this game so far. It's like 5.5 hours felt like 1 hour. You know, I was that into it. The characters level up. It feels like they level up faster than they have in any other Kingdom Hearts game, which is not a criticism. Which, you know, it's like, I like that. It makes it feel like you're progressing really fast. I will say that there is still a persisting problem with the Kingdom Hearts, with this game, that I kind of had with the first one, in that sometimes it's unclear what you're supposed to do. Cause, like, they changed, there's a lot of returning worlds, at least from what I've seen. And, like, you know, a lot, I've only seen, like, 3 or 4 returning worlds. But the stuff that has returned is changed around. You know, Twilight Town, you know, it has, like, the big trammy, the train area from Kingdom Hearts 2, but it's changed around, and, like, there's this point where you have to go to the castle from Kingdom Hearts 2, where Roxas was taken, or not taken, where he went to go find Naminé. But then, like, how you get there is different than it was in Kingdom Hearts 2, where now you have to go through the sewer system. And nothing about the game really tells you about that, which I guess is fine, because it's like, I enjoy moving around in this, I enjoy just moving around with this game's engine. But, so it's like, it encourages exploration. But it's like, you know, nothing about the game really tells you about that from my knowledge. So, you know, Sora has a cell phone now, which is kind of, I'm hoping that they don't do a whole lot of, hey, let's take a selfie, you know, thing. So far it's only come up in a couple of cutscenes, and they've actually been kind of funny. Let's see. The music in this game, oh my god. Face My Fears is probably one of my new favorite Kingdom Hearts tracks. Up there with Sanctuary and Simple and Clean. I think Simple and Clean is still at the top, though. Face My Fears is probably somewhere with Sanctuary for me. You know, but I guess that's it. Like even if you so far, I'd say if you jump into Kingdom Hearts 3 without playing the other games, as long as you're at least familiar, like if you've at least played the first game, I think you can follow it. But because like there's just like a little Oddworld, Abe's Exodus style thing where it's like we're gonna tell you sort of what the gist of what happened in the previous games, and you know, the story. I stopped giving a shit about the story of Kingdom Hearts a long time ago, but I stopped giving a shit about the story a long time ago. But it's still, I still like to pay attention a little bit just because, like, you know, it's the story. I could get some enjoyment out of it. The stuff it does talk about is really confusing for Kingdom Hearts 3 because it's like there's some stuff in there that just don't make sense. Like there's this point that the first thing you do in the game is like you go to Olympus Coliseum and you have to help Hercules because Hades is getting the Titans together to take on Mount Olympus. But everything that has been shown in Kingdom Hearts so far, at least except for Birth by Sleep or something like that, is that this takes place after the Hercules movie. But this here is like reenacting like Hades doing his plan to like use the lava and ice titans to make like a stone tomb thing for Zeus, and like he puts the other gods in chains. I'm like, okay, if this has happened before, you guys are idiots for letting this happen again, you know? And how the hell are the Titans back after being destroyed by, or like exploded by Hercules? You know, I kind of let that shit slide in the other Kingdom Hearts games because it always kind of seemed like they were, like, optional bosses or something. But, here, I don't know how you can, you know, like with the Hydra, I don't think there's just one Hydra, but there's very clearly only one of each of these Titans. So, you know, how the hell is this still a thing? But I guess with Kingdom Hearts 2, they reenacted the story of the Little Mermaid again, and a little bit with Agrabah. You know, it's just kind of, I don't know. A little bit more consistency. I mean, it was awesome. Because I love the Hercules movie, but it was really cool seeing that again. Although they changed the voice for Zeus, which was distracting. And there was this one point in there where Zeus throws a lightning bolt at Hades, and I think there was supposed to be a sound effect like it zapped him or exploded Hades or something, but it's just ah!
I can still dunk you, little nutmeg, in a river of death. I can't believe it.
You know, like that was kind of weird. But overall, I'd say that this game is well worth the money.
I really don't like you.
After I'm done recording, I guess, have you been playing Kingdom Hearts? What do you think of it so far? Or Kingdom Hearts 3, rather. Have you been playing Kingdom Hearts 3? What do you think of it so far? And,
Already.
yeah,
I did not come this far.
I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.
His little sunspot.
Hold on. I almost forgot.